Well, tonight, the King 5 investigators exposed the most damaging evidence yet, showing the chaos inside the state of Washington's largest lockup for young offenders.
King 5's Chris Ingalls has obtained sex tapes from inside the facility's walls, proof of security officers having sex with inmates while leaving their posts empty and unsecured. A warning for you, this story does contain some graphic content.
A young couple in a private locked room recording an intimate moment. In this
Hold up.
day and age, it may not be that uncommon.
I've never been in love like this.
I'm sorry. Let me ask y'all ladies a question. This lady in particular, she couldn't just focus on working on herself and find somebody outside the prison system. I'm just curious to know that, because the amount of trouble you choose to get yourself into for somebody you barely even know lets me know that this is not only insane, but you are desperate as fuck.
What's extraordinary about this tape? Where it's happening and who these people are. They're locked away in a linen closet at Washington's maximum security juvenile detention center. The Green Hill School in Chehalis houses males up to the age of 25 convicted of violent crimes.
Hold up to the age of 20. So y'all going after the youngins. That's crazy. Bruh, I'm a...
22.
She could have spent some time working on herself. Ladies, I understand y'all definitely need someone in your life. Y'all, it's a fact that y'all definitely do. We know that. But I think y'all need to learn, y'all should actually make the moves first when it comes to someone y'all really interested in. Like, I think y'all more likely are afraid of rejection than anything, which I can understand. I'm not afraid of rejection at all. I don't mind talking to women, and I talk to ladies daily. It's nothing new to me. But me personally, y'all need to make if y'all really want a man that bad, if y'all know y'all want a particular man, y'all need to go for it and chase it. Seriously, because believe it or not, y'all are in the biggest competition than ever. And I'll explain later. Seriously, this is crazy. She could have spent some time working on herself, you know, just simmering it down. Like, she would have done way better.
2-year-old Robbery Thompson is an inmate. Emily Baker is the Green Hill security officer on duty for the night shift. Equally jolting
Hold up. She's 20. How old is she, though?
Sex tape behind bars is the incredible lack of security that allowed it
They should have gave an age
to happen. Records obtained by King 5 show at 4:55 in the morning, during strict lockdown hours, another security officer unlocked Thompson's cell under the pretense that Baker needed the inmate to tidy up the linen closet.
It hurts to be looked at as a killer and a person without sorrow.
As King 5 reported in 2022, Thompson is serving 40 years for the murders of Puyallup shopkeeper Soonja Nam and Thompson's accomplice, who he feared would turn him into police. Despite that violent history, records show Thompson spent 18 minutes locked away in the linen closet, alone with Baker, before this happened. A knock at the door that's followed a minute later by a phone call.
Everybody in here is going to talk. No matter how much you think people keep secrets, they don't.
That's true. I didn't think about that.
In all honesty, Emily, it made me feel very uncomfortable.
I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to do that.
It's unclear who the man is that's scolding Baker on the phone, but he may be.
For some reason, you are trying to... Y'all get yourselves in the worst positions possible, I swear. I don't know if y'all have fathers in your lives and everything, but y'all choose to get yourselves in the worst position possible. The dude... kill somebody, he doesn't. 40 years is not even. The life should have been a max, honestly.
The same employee who unlocked Thompson's cell door. The secret rendezvous seems like something that would be nearly impossible to pull off in a high-security facility with cameras everywhere. But we've learned it's happened more than once.
Oh my God.
This is another sex tape. That's security officer Michelle Goodman last year, 3 months before Baker's tape. She's having sex with a 23-year-old inmate, unidentified in court records, in the employee locker room.
Hold up, I'll finish.
At Green Hill. Goodman was fired last year for inappropriate non-sexual contact with
All y'all need to do is focus on working. This woman does not even look that bad. Why are you... If y'all wouldn't spend so much time bashing men, if y'all would never spend so much time bashing men instead of learn how to work on yourselves and put yourselves out there like y'all actually want someone, you wouldn't have this problem. These, oh God.
inmates.
They should have gotten fired for this. No, not fired. They should have been put behind bars for this shit.
The sex tape later came to light in a civil suit filed by the 23-year-old inmate.
Thank you, everyone. You can be seated.
And she's not a bad looking woman. Oh my God. Crazy. Y'all get yourselves in the worst shit I've ever seen, man.
Last month, Goodman faced a charge of custodial sexual misconduct.
Or misconduct, excuse me, in the first degree.
Guilty.
And admitted to the sex tape crime.
Well, at least she was honest.
Baker also pleaded guilty to her crimes and was sentenced earlier this month to 7 years in prison.
Well, I guess I was right. This is crazy.
Parties agreed to recommend to the court that I impose the 84 months, followed by the 36 months of community custody.
In addition to their sex crimes, both women admitted to smuggling contraband into Green Hill, like cell phones and marijuana. According to the Lewis County deputy prosecutor who charged the women, it's a complete breakdown in security.
It tells me that there's something wrong with the environment. It shouldn't be happening. This is during lockdown hours, and it tells me that there's more going on that we haven't been able to find out about everything that's going on in Green Hill.
No shit, Sherlock.
The emphasis at juvenile facilities is rehabilitation. Taxpayers fund job training and education, and programs that should provide rigorous therapy in hopes that young people come out better than they went in. State records show the cost of housing an inmate at Green Hill is $625 per day.
See, and this is the issue. You see what I mean? Waste of taxpayer dollars. I'm sorry. People who commit crimes, I'm sorry, they should get what... If y'all want to feel sensitive for these people, let them stay in y'all homes and find out what the fuck happens. Because if they would have had fathers in their life, this shit would probably been a whole different story. This would have been a whole different story. There's no way people, they should be getting harsher penalties. This type of stuff, really, doesn't mean they can't be creative when it comes to smuggling contraband after they get out. Like, be logical for once. Like, you gotta be logical. They are learning stuff while teaching themselves stuff on the side in the near future where they can actually smuggle some shit and try to get themselves put back into prison. This is crazy, man. Y'all, you gotta think. You gotta think about it like ahead of time.
That's 3.5 times more.
I don't think the system is logical. They're just too sensitive on people who commit crimes. May I remind you, these people were harsh on innocent human beings. You understand? You're being sensitive on the same human beings. We got to change the laws.
More than it takes to house adults at Walla Walla, also maximum security.
To think that we can put them in prison and then la la la, I hope it's all okay when they get out, and to think they won't be a criminal when they get out, when we train them to be a criminal.
Jill Sharkey.
Bingo! She gets the point. Out of everybody, she gets the point. Damn! There's some logical people there.
A professor and researcher at the University of California, Santa Barbara, studies juvenile punishment and mental health. She says when detention center staff fails the young inmates, rehabilitation fails too.
100%, it's the culture of the place that allows it, and I think the culture needs to change.
So these cases.
I'm sorry, but they need to be. I'm sorry, when you as a man, you gotta understand the hardship. Like when you grow up as a man, you gotta go through shit. So you should not give these people. You should not be soft on inmates. You gotta be harder on them so you can teach them a lesson. Men go through this all the time. This is how we learn how to become better and improve. Like, this here is just stupid.
Cases are so crazy, we went straight up to the governor's office for a reaction to all this. A spokesperson says Governor Ferguson inherited a challenging situation. In his first year, she says the governor's appointed a new DCYF secretary and new superintendents at all 3 secure juvenile rehabilitation centers in Washington. So you might call that cleaning house. And
I call it diversity, equity, and inclusion.
DCYF also says it's proposing things like changes to the staffing model so counselors don't have to work as security officers. They can focus more on inmates' mental health. But you can see there's a lot of things going on there and it needs a lot of work.
And it's so shocking just to see the things that you have found that have been recorded. Okay, you've reported on a large number of lawsuits.
If you understand the streets like myself, you trust me, you would be, I probably, you wouldn't be surprised this shit has happened. This is nothing new. This is definitely nothing new.
That Green Hill has already settled. What's the latest on that?
Well, the state actually settled the biggest one yet in April, $12 million to the family of a young inmate who overdosed on fentanyl, which has also been a problem inside that lockup. And there's more than $18 million in settlements at Green Hill since 2020. And that's another way the taxpayers are stuck with the cost if this institution loses its way. It gets very expensive for all of us.
Some people wondering the video, like, why is there video? Everybody asking the same question we were.
Yeah.
All right. Chris, thank you.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? Ladies, I got a message for y'all, and I said this again, and I'm saying this again. It's not hard to work on yourselves, and if you got a man that you really want to be with, like you really want, and more than likely y'all be passing up the man y'all should be with. And then y'all end up with the dummy, with the fucking local bad boy. Then y'all go back to the dude thinking he's gonna fucking go and hook her, like, be with you. Y'all passed up the good dude for the dummy. Like, it makes no sense. Y'all, it's crazy. Do you know how many times somebody that I know literally passed me up for the dummy that wanted to get with me afterwards, thinking I was going to tolerate that shit because they fucked up. Ladies, y'all need to learn how to love yourselves first. I know it's easier said than done, but guess what? My job as a man is to add to your happiness, not to make you happy. That is my role. If y'all want a man that much, if y'all really want a man, if y'all really want a man this badly, like seriously, if y'all actually looking for the right man, it's easier to vet them out properly than shoot y'all shot. That's all y'all have to do. It's simple. Because right now, in these times, a lot of men are on a DL. meaning they are messing with other men. The crazy part about this situation is these dudes be smashing each other, and these women more than likely are sucking the chocolate off the staff, off the stick. Like, seriously. More than likely, with a high chance of getting HIVs. A lot of these dudes are on DL, and it's crazy. Now, I don't mean to say, but it's just serious. So if y'all ladies really want a good dude, y'all need to learn how to vet them out properly and just go for it. Shoot your shot. Look, if they reject you, it's cool. Move on. I know y'all take it a lot harder than we do, but me personally, I don't care, because y'all, once I get rejected, all y'all doing is saving me from yourselves. Like, seriously. So, fellas, get your game up. Seriously, get 2 jobs. Focus on your purpose first, and guess what? The women will follow. So let me know y'all thoughts in the comment section down below. This is crazy, man.